And here we are, welcome back to the channel. And in this video we're looking at this week's daily races. So click onto sport mode and let's have a look what's in store for this week. So click on to your daily races in your menu and let's have a look at daily race A, and we're at special stage route X. So this is one lap around here with 12 cars on the circuit. No tyre wear or fuel consumption. We're on sport soft tyres, and these are the cars that we can choose from. So different cars specified in this one. And this this race is a setup race, so car settings are allowed. So this is going to be all about slipstream and what car works best around that race. Could be a bit of a crazy one. Daily race B, at Laguna Seca, probably my most hated track on the game. The GR3 car in racing medium tyres. And the only thing we've got allowed on here is brake balance, so straightforward race. And race C, we're at Catalunya with no chicane, GR4 cars, we've got 11 laps around here. Times 1 fuel, times 4 tyre wear, racing medium tyres, and again, only brake balance allowed for that one. So again, a pretty straightforward race. But we're going to have a look at daily race B, and we're going to do a quick track guide, see if we can help you improve your grip position. So selecting the car, we're going to go for the Porsche 911. Now we did try the AMG 2020 model, but this Porsche felt a little bit better for me, a bit more stable. So make sure you're on those medium tyres. Press OK and away we go. So for assists on this one, we've got traction control on 1, counter steer we're running off, ABS we have on default, and brake balance we've got -1 to the front, which seems a little bit better for me on this one. So into the lap itself, use Ghost as reference as usual, top 10 in the world. So the first braking zone, we're looking at the start of the white curb on the right hand side. As we get level with the start of that curb, we're going to hit the brakes. We're going to come down to first gear. Now this one, you've got to try and stay tight to the apex. We'll come to the brakes and let the car rotate around. Now we stayed in first gear here. You can short shift into second just to get a bit more grip to come out the corner. This one, look at the number 2 board. As soon as you get level with that, tap the brakes. Very, very careful on the inside. These horrible red sausage curbs are an absolute nightmare if you get them wrong. So make sure you avoid the curbs, but get as close as you can to them. This quick rides, we're looking kind of at that last board. We're going to brake in just before we get to that board. About 50% of the brake, and again be very, very careful on the inside not to hit that red sausage curb. Let's come to this fast left as we go under the little bridge. We're looking at the 3 board, and we're going to brake just after that 3 board, kind of in between the 2 and the 3. We're now to second gear, and you can really stamp on the throttle. This corner is a little bit cambered on the inside, so you can get an accelerator quite early. Very important point to get right. This one now, looking at that 3 board on the left hand side and the 2 board in front. We're going to brake in right in the middle of those two. Very important to get this one right. Really hook the inside of this curb, the 3rd gear, and use all the track on the exit as much as you can. Almost 2 wheels in the sand, but you need to push those track limits as much as you can. Next time we look at that board on the right hand side. Then as you get level with this, that's when we're going to hit the brake. Let's stay right as we cross that curb. As we come down here, we're going to come down to 2nd gear. Very careful on the throttle, but as soon as you get over that little crest, you can kind of stamp on the throttle a little bit. Traction control on 1 does help you. But this one's a little on top of the brake to get the front nose pointed in. And this is all about timing, when to accelerate in that corner. Let's come to this one, look at that 2 board, and we're braking pretty much just before we get to that. The car will drift in slightly. Again, watch that curve on the inside. Come to the last corner, last braking zone. For the 3 board on the right hand side, as you get level with that, we're going to hit the brakes, brake in a straight line. Go down to first gear and try and get as much on the inside as you can. We accelerate in first, but you can again accelerate in 2nd gear. Second is maybe a little bit better if you get the line right. Nonetheless, we come across the line for a 121.006. We'll not take that. It's top 100 in the world, and I'm not going to be putting any more time and effort into this one, as I hate this track and cannot stand it, and I always seem to struggle with Laguna Seca. So we're going to look at the chase cam to show you how we did the lap. So start to that curve on the right hand side. Come down to first gear. Can accelerate in 2nd. I did try 2nd gear and did feel a little bit better on some laps. Look at that 2 board on the left hand side. Nice little drift in. You can accelerate nice and early. So tap the brakes just before that last board. Watch the inside of that curb. Come to the left-hander. Going to brake it after the 3 board, in between the 3 and the 2. Quite cambered, so you can get the throttle really early. This fast left, very critical to get this one right. Really hook the inside of that curve, and again you can see just how close we are there to the track limit. So that's what you need to do to push it. Very easy to make a mistake at Laguna Seca. Let's come to the corkscrew. Legendary part of the circuit itself, one of the most famous corners in the world. We come down then, navigate that quite nicely. Go tap of the brake as we come down to this quick left. Do that quite nice. Brake at that 2 board, a little bit of drifting, lost a little bit of time there. Come to this last left-hander, level with the 3 board, brake in a straight line. Should have probably accelerated the second coming out of there, maybe could have gained another half a tenth. But as a lap, not the quickest lap in the world, not one of my best laps at all. But I think it's good enough. It's good enough for top 100 in a minute, and it should be fairly decent in your daily races. So let me know if this does help you. Like and subscribe to the channel, where we do a lot more of these, along with time trials to earn you 2 million credits, and also we're involved in RTR League racing. I'm also looking to enter another competition for endurance racing as well. So definitely something new. I've not touched on any endurance racing before, so that should be quite interesting. When I say endurance, we're talking 12-hour races, 24-hour races. So yeah, definitely something to get my teeth stuck into. But yeah, that's it for now. We'll leave you with the rest of the replay. All that's left to say is Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. I hope you have a good one. Eat plenty, drink plenty, and sleep plenty. I'll see you all on the next one. Laters.